Howdy YouTube. Thanks for joining me again. It's a very special day. The day that I'm uploading this video is my son's birthday, and I wanted to talk about remembering the life and not the loss. And it's easy to get hung up on that personal tragedy that affected all of us, but a lot of times we forget who it affected the most, and that's the person that we love, that we lost. That's our child. So I wanted to talk a little bit about Henry and who he was. And he was a extremely intelligent young man, very talented with electronics, troubleshooting, mechanically, smart, heart of gold, strong as you can think. And strong, I mean by will. He has been in and out of Children's Hospital since 2009. Suffered multiple cardiac arrests, cardiomyopathies, liver failure, kidney failure. He was on ECMO for about 18 days, and somehow every time he bounced out of it, usually it was triggered by a virus, a severe virus. The one where he had the amputations, that was H1N1. The one that finally took Henry from us was COVID. And it's unfortunate, but he was never actually diagnosed. And it was just one of those weird disorders, an immune disorder that some people have that they cannot figure out the cause of. And that's what took Henry. But he was very frugal. He was hardworking. He worked a lot at the local telephone cooperative. He finally landed that dream job that he'd been wanting his whole life. And in doing so, he, pardon the traffic out on the road, in doing so, he was able to pay our phone bill, pay our electric bill, and just contribute with groceries and to the family, and none of which I ever asked him or his mother ever asked him to do. He just did it. He wanted to contribute. He wanted to help. He had a heart of gold. And that's what made Henry Henry. He was always willing to help people work on their cars, wire fans in the attic, fix garage door openers, you name it. He never turned it down. He liked a challenge. He liked a project. He loved working in the shop with me, and he just bounced back. And he was an inspiration, and I'm very proud to have had him in my life. And it's easy to focus on that tragedy. And there was a quote from a movie, and I can't recall the movie, and I'm going to paraphrase it, where they said that the world was ending, and there was these fellas playing poker or cards at a table, and the three of them sitting there. One of them says, well, I'm going to take my money and I'm going to go do a bunch of illicit things before the world ends. And the second one said something similar. And the third one said, I shall finish the game. Well, I shall finish the game, and you shall too. We'll get through this, but remember the person they were, not how they were lost.